Turn it all loose.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a Bengals score. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Over the middle here to Brown. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past to Henry. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
We tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Henry. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. From the gun, here's Tannehill. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle.
The pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. Powering forward. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
He's tackled at the
bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tannehill. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Henry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Second and 4.
At the 20-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
The throw right sideline here is complete, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And he will find his man on the outside. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
19-yard line.
Now a throw here to his running back. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Bengals.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
taken down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief.
And he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
For the point after.
No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now sometimes if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board. Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. The Titans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Quick slant to Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1, and it's complete. Henry. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. He's been his last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the Bengals' 3-yard line.
On 2nd and goal. Tannehill. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This Bengal defense, they passed the first two tests. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. Step, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Ryan Tannehill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have made this a one-score game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start by heading out west to Glendale, Arizona, where it was the Cardinals who come away with the victory at home. 35-23 was the final. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
39.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Cincinnati.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down from the gun to give to Mixon. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
The Bengal 1st down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
At the 5-yard.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Cincinnati.
From a yard out. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own line.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run it again with Henry. Shoves him away. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And now hang tight here. Following the play, still down on the ground, is A.J. Brown. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
We just saw another example of really good defense.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
You know, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Second and long. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Complete to Joe Mixon. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. He finds his running back, Mixon, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one opened downfield, knew where his safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the first down. Well done all the way around.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the 9.
Another try for Mixon. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Will Fuller there to make the grab. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Again, it's Henry. This will go for 5 up to the 33. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Mixon. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
The tackle made.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Mixon with a first down carry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. From 13 yards out. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Titans 7.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Tannehill now to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
2nd and 8.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Titans on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Yeah, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
A.J.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
out of the gun, Tannehill. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Throwing again is Tannehill. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the Bengals' 32-yard line.
To the air again, Tannehill. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Tannehill throwing again. And right side, Henry's got it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Tannehill getting this complete to Smith. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second and long. Again, Tannehill. Flush to his right. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Touchdown run. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dot. Always a fan of the dot. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain